IC814 hijacking. Dr. Joshi, thank you, ma'am, for speaking to Newsx. I am not a proponent of wanting to visit bad memories over and over again. However, unfortunately, I do have to ask you, when you heard the news that the mastermind of the hijacking that you've survived has finally been eliminated by India, what were the emotions that ran through you?
Good evening everybody. Peace at heart and mind, but it's just the beginning. Terrorists should know that they cannot walk from their heinous crime, as I think they should not be called humans.
Okay. Dr. Joshi, I want to understand from you, ma'am, and if you can perhaps help explain to our viewers, what do you remember, ma'am, of the hijacking?
Ma'am, I had gone to attend the conference in Kathmandu, and we were coming back from there. Suddenly they started shouting that the plane has been hijacked. You know, it's very tough to digest. It's impossible.
So does that
and I'll add one thing.
Yes, Dr. Joshi, but does realizing that now the person who was the mastermind, he's been eliminated, does that somewhere give you some sort of relief over certain emotions that you may have been carrying with you over the years?
Definitely. Definitely. We can't bring back the lost souls, but huge respect to our Prime Minister and our forces for taking bold initiative against terrorism.
So when the Prime Minister, ma'am, says today that India's position on terrorism has changed, that any act of terrorism will be considered an act of war against India, are you then hopeful that right now Rauf Azhar has been eliminated, perhaps the next target will be Masood Azhar?
Yeah, I'm very positive about this. But we never knew that the country has to pay such a big cost to save our lives. I wish the action should have been taken in Amritsar so that the future terrorist attack would have been prevented. If
Absolutely.
the policy of zero tolerance negotiation was adapted at that time against the terrorism, this could have set an example about Indian against such activities.
Okay. All right. Dr. Joshi, thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on the broadcast. I also have with me Mrs. Sanjay Dubey. As I mentioned earlier, Mr. Dubey and his wife are both survivors of the IC814 hijacking. Mr. Dubey, I want to begin